Good afternoon. Good evening to you. Oh, we got a thumbs up on the screen already. It is Saturday morning here in Phoenix, and we are joining you with just hours to go until we are on our next cruise.
Oh wow! That could be. I just looked at the countdown. I was like, it could be hours to go. I love it. Yes,
Yeah.
we head out this evening. We will be making our way to Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. Shh! Don't jinx it. Do not jinx
Okay,
it.
you're right.
We head to Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport here in a little bit, and we will be jumping onto a plane.
Yes, not a boat at the airport.
Oh my goodness! Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Eric. It's good to see you.
Thanks for tuning in. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where my phone is.
Oh, it's probably upstairs.
Paul. Oh, good morning.
Oh gosh. Blake, a good morning to you. And yes, that's right. It is a holiday weekend.
That's
so
right.
Happy Memorial Day to all of those that observe.
I think that's everyone.
We may have some people that are international that don't observe Memorial Day.
I think everyone observes Memorial Day.
Okay.
Today we remember. Cheers.
Yes. Thank you, Blake, for the reminder. We appreciate that celebration.
3-day weekend, everyone. 3-day
Right?
weekend. Well, for most.
For most. Dwayne, hey, yeah, I saw your pictures this morning. That was quite a scare that you had. I don't think Mark saw it. Once he gets his phone, I'll have him pull it up because we use my device to do all of this wonderful magic. Oh, he's doing it again.
Okay, keep going.
I think his door is closed.
Oh, no.
He's going to be without his phone today.
I'm going to have to get up like last weekend when Rocky went up to get the charger. Oh, thank goodness. He's grabbing the cell phone. I need to be able to I need to be able to multitask here.
Right. So yeah, I'll have you take a look at that. It's a really great photo. He sent it to us on Instagram.
They're all waiting.
I know.
Wondering what's going on.
I can't show it. I don't have any way of showing it right now.
You can describe it or tell us.
It was a towel animal that was left in his room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a shadow on the wall, but
hey,
I
everyone,
actually
here comes someone that's not going to come.
Here comes company. Thank you, Paul.
Instagram is where it is.
Okay.
Miss Bree Brizzle. Hey, Bree, how's it going? Oh.
Okay.
That's weird.
Why did you say, oh, that was rude?
Because you showed
Miss
me
Bree Brizzle, that was not for you. His dad called my phone urgently, so I'm not sure what's going on. Mr. Rocky, if you're on the line, drop us a chat or text us.
And Brian Shell, good day. Yeah, we only started packing yesterday. That's a thing.
Brian Shell, your comment stresses me out. I'm not going to lie. It stresses me out. I don't pack until usually the day before because I don't like stuff getting wrinkled, but I stage. I start staging like 5 days before the cruise. I've got my entire packing list. I'm ready to go.
Didn't do that.
I did a packing list.
No, I know that, but we didn't do the staging so much.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I did.
Are you going to show them what Dwayne sent us?
Yes, you were gallivanting all week. I did. Oh, what do you think of these T-shirts, y'all?
Oh.
Did you see that?
He is so distracted today.
My goodness. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when Rocky calls me. He's like, 1 minute to go, and I'm in the shower, and I'm like, what? How is that possible? Okay. What are we seeing, Dwayne?
Isn't that wild?
Dwayne, that is the creepiest. That's the creepiest towel animal I've ever seen. If I walked into my room, I would probably scream. I don't know if y'all can see that on. I know it's kind of hard.
To the other photo as well.
But there is a person literally laying in Dwayne's bed. That's wild. That's so cool.
Thank you for sharing those, Dwayne. That was awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Tom, hey, happy pre-cruise day.
Thank you, Tom.
Back to you as well. Good morning, Marcy. Happy Saturday. Brandy, good morning. Have a blast on our upcoming cruise. She is watching from work. We'll be a little quieter for you today, Brandy. I'm so sorry.
And it's Saturday, so it's going to be a busy day there, for her.
I'm sure.
Good luck. Although it's a little bit later now, so although I guess it's lunch. I was like, at least it's breakfast.
No, it's definitely lunch.
Yeah.
It's going good. I'm glad to hear that, Bree. That's awesome.
I'm glad she laughed. She lauged at me teasing you for being like, whoa. Did Dad leave a message?
I didn't see one. Okay. You can send him a text.
Okay.
And yes, he did. Oh no, that's not him. The number is very similar. That's
gosh.
Fine. And thank you so much, Cruising with Brandy. Yes, our shirts are great.
Brandy does have one of them.
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does.
We are working on revising the designs.
Not revising, adding. There's going to be multiple designs.
No, but we're going to take down the current ones because they don't have the thing on the back.
Oh, so we're not going to. Yes, we're going to add a little. Yeah. Oh, you probably can't see this.
No, there you go. Okay, yeah, you could see it.
We're going to add a little fun TCL logo on the back. Yep. And so it's just, we're having fun. We're having so much fun. And I think you all are seeing it and you're all helping contribute to it. We're also having fun with these.
Where is that?
Oh my goodness. Thank you, everyone. Seriously. Thank you. So many have ordered stickers, but not only ordered stickers, added in the lanyards as well. And so that is very, very sweet. Thank you to everyone who has supported.
Yeah.
These go through June 10th.
Yep.
10 is my thought. That was the thought.
Okay.
That was the thought that I had.
Yeah.
$10 to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube on June 10th. Get it? 10.
Okay. Yeah. That's an explanation.
That was my thinking.
Okay. Maybe you should write an article about it.
Maybe. Speaking of, there are new articles out on the website.
There certainly are new articles.
If you're ever curious about Carnival's vegan menus, I just posted that this week. And so every single menu, along with pictures of all of the food from the menus, those are up on the website.
Right.
Okay.
That's awesome. All right. Oh, we got a couple more comments here. Kathy P, good morning. Thanks for you got your stickers. I'm so happy. So happy. Take some pictures of them when you use them. We don't want to just see them as regular stickers. Like when you stick them to something, please.
I'd love to see them as regular. I'd love to see them just period.
Tag us. We want to know how you're spreading the love of this cruise life. Connie, hey, you are in Surprise, Arizona.
Oh, wow.
First cruise coming up to Alaska in October. Oh, you've got an late Alaska cruise. That's
Connie,
fun.
I want to know the ship and I want to know the cruise line. Drop that into the below.
Okay.
There's Mr. Rocky. I knew Mr. Okay. Hi, Mr. Rocky.
Hi. Is everything okay? I won't be getting notifications while we're on this broadcast. So
text Mark.
Yeah, text Mark. That works. Okay. Well, I did actually create a slide dedicated to our 10 to 10 to 10.
10.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So that was kind of fun.
That's very cute.
You know.
And Rocky, if folks wanted those stickers, how do they get them?
Yeah, they're just going to go to thiscruiselife.com.
Oh, okay. That's
nice and easy. You don't have to worry about it.
That is nice and easy.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Brian, I think you have more than just stickers coming your way, if I'm not mistaken. Brian ordered a Virgin shirt.
Oh, that's right. Because guess what? Brian Shell is on Virgin Voyages. He's booked his first ever Virgin Voyages cruise next March. Thank you. March. It was an M month. Anyway.
Yeah, it's an M month.
Connie, go watch the Norwegian Encore video. Maybe that's how you discovered us.
That's how she discovered us.
Oh my goodness. I love that ship. There were some things that frustrated me. I'm not going to lie. It's true. But that's true. We share those things that are frustrating, not to hopefully dissuade people from going on cruises.
I know.
Someone posted on the Norwegian Encore video, hey, thank you so much for sharing this. I canceled my cruise and rebooked on a different cruise ship because of what you shared. And I was like,
well, they were very explicit that your negatives were just too strong.
The specific negatives that I had would really frustrate them. And so they're like, you know what? We're going to cancel and we're going to book a Virgin voyage.
I mean, that's okay.
I can't argue with that either.
Here's the thing with any cruise, there's going to be positives and there's going to be negatives. It's really about how you approach those negatives is going to really make or break how your vacation goes.
Of course.
And so we always try to find the positive. That's what this channel is all about, is the positivity in cruising. And so, yes, we like to share what the negatives are that we encountered, but it's more to just make you aware of what can happen on a cruise and give you real experiences and we're not trying to make you not book.
One of my favorite comments from this past week, someone said, "You are so honest. Thank you."
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever heard anyone else call a meatball terrible. I have no poker face, so you will know when something is frustrating.
I did
or I'm
struggle
really
to
happy.
read your face though. That was
You
kind
did
of funny.
struggle to read
Yeah.
my face. It's true. Oh, Eddie. Oh, Eddie.
Eddie.
Hi,
Hey,
Eddie.
Eddie.
We need to book another one, Eddie.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
And by the way, thank you. I've been meaning to reach out to you, Eddie. Thank you so much for your review. I was the one that helped him book onto the Firenze with
that's
us.
super sweet.
And I did see your review come through, and I really, I mean,
read it.
So
okay,
appreciative.
Sorry. We're live. We're live.
So appreciative. Thank you so much, Eddie. Connie said nope. So I don't. Oh, she didn't find us through the Encore video.
Oh, okay.
At least I think that's what she's referring to.
She discovered us somewhere else. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that too.
I do too, as well.
What was I just looking up?
You were looking up my reviews.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like they always say, pack your patience when you're going on a cruise. Yes, Blake, I absolutely agree. 100%. That is so true. You know what? That's the thing. You're on vacation. Everyone is with the same destination, right? They're all trying to get on the ship. So that patience needs to start as soon as you arrive at the cruise terminal, and really carries through the entire sailing. Yeah, everyone's going to do different things when they get to different ports of call, but everyone's there for the same thing, to have a good time.
Yes.
So make it happen.
Yes. And if Mr. Rocky is listening and the entire family is listening, we're going to need some extra patience today. We've had our first delay come through. Second delay comes through. What was the second one?
Well, the first one came a month or two ago.
Oh, okay.
Right after we booked it, they pushed our flight back about 30 minutes.
Yes. So as we always say here on the channel, we highly, and I think we did highly recommend an annual travel insurance plan, because you just never know what could happen. And again, more about annual travel insurance plans on thiscruiselife.com/travel.
Yes.
So this is not a commercial. It's not sponsored.
Sure is.
It's not sponsored, but highly recommend it, because you just never know, especially when you have a big group going.
Yeah, it's true. Very, very true. Okay, coming back here, we've got Jason Crosby. It was so nice meeting you on the Firenze as well.
Hey, Jason. Thank you so much. That was the highlight of my cruise year so far. Highlight of my cruise year so far.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
I mean, hanging out with Brian and Christopher from 2 Idiots, One Ship was pretty cool.
Yeah, and Eddie being there was
and Eddie
also
being
pretty
there,
cool.
and getting to meet Brandy in person. Like,
We
gosh,
met Brandy in person.
This year.
Oh yeah,
I was talking about the highlights of this year.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
and we
really
met Tom.
Cool
Tom was there.
We met Tom this year. We met, like, there's been some really cool highlights. The Yacht Club.
The Yacht Club was epic.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this cruise that's coming up tomorrow here in a minute, but let's.
Connie clarified she's not going to change.
Not going to change.
Okay.
Good call.
Good
call. Thank you. I'm super excited, and I would love, if you're okay with it. I know October's a long way away, but I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on the Encore, because I don't want to lead the witness, but I really enjoyed that show.
Yeah, no, it was. I'm jealous that I didn't go. Tom said most days on a cruise are greater than insert your job title here. I like that. Yeah, a little Mad Libs going on. I love that. Thanks, Tom.
I like it.
Who has a lewd for me? I'm not sure what a lewd is.
A lutefisk?
I don't know what that is.
You can tell I'm a Finnish heritage sometimes shows.
Can you pull that up?
What do you need me to do?
It's gross.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Sorry. Well,
Sorry.
I'm falling into the couch. Okay, here we go. That's much better.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Blake, so when are we getting a meatball shirt? Oh, I love that. Meatball Gate.
Oh my gosh, Blake, that's brilliant.
That is brilliant.
Oh my gosh. I'm already thinking through many different.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah.
I'm really sad that we didn't get our Margaritaville shirts made.
Oh, yeah. Let's not tell them what the design is.
I know, I'm not going to.
We'll still work on it. We're going to work on a Margaritaville at Sea shirt.
Yeah.
I got fleas. No.
No, just kidding. No. The whole shirt is just polka dotted speckles. To Miss Bree, totally agree.
I went on a Margaritaville at Sea Cruise and all I got were fleas. Sorry.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, sorry. Y'all, we are super excited to be going on this cruise tomorrow, if you can't tell.
We are.
It's been a bit of a chaotic week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bree agrees with travel insurance. Yes. Definitely. Travel insurance is a must. Josh. Hey, Josh. Good morning from Canada. You guys are on your way to ski, if I'm not mistaken, up in Whistler or something like that.
I love their life.
I know. They've got a great life.
They
keep booking more and more Virgin cruises and Royal cruises. Oh,
I just saw your dad's comment.
Yeah, he's looking for a Quaalude.
He's looking for a Quaalude. I don't even know what that is, but
I don't either. But apparently Blake also knows what it is, and Blake spelled it with 2 A's. He said Xanax. So maybe something to just calm down the nerves. No, that won't work.
Or maybe some omeprazole.
There's no N in there.
Oh, there's no N.
No.
Oh, omeprazole.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I couldn't find it yesterday.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored at all. Brian Shell said that got stranded the other day in San Juan after a cruise.
Another day, not the other.
Oh, another. Oh, okay. Hardly a bad place to be stuck, and United paid for a nice hotel room. Travel insurance paid for an amazing dinner and all of the Ubers.
Wow. That's
fantastic. That just goes to show that travel insurance is the way to go. Yeah. Make sure that you insure yourself. I have 2 options available: per trip or annual plans. If you go on as many cruises as us, you're buying an annual plan, not a per trip.
Honestly, even if you don't go, we did the math the other day on the break even, and if you go on 2.5 trips a year, so 3 trips. Yeah, I know. So if you go on 3 trips, and that covers airfare, that covers any trips, we're talking any trips, then your break-even point is really between the per trip plan. Now, cruise lines and some travel advisors, not this guy, but some travel advisors will really push the cruise lines insurance to you.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah,
and
you can.
If you're not going to do anything else, we at least recommend that.
Yeah.
However, getting your own plan that is independent of the cruise covers all travel throughout the year. Okay.
Right.
I don't want to sound like a broken record.
No, you're good.
I was going to say, Brian, it makes me think of in Punta Cana. In Punta Cana, my American flight was canceled, and there were no options until the next day.
Right.
And so American put the entire plane up at an all-inclusive resort. Literally an all-inclusive resort. This was during COVID, however. And so the resort had been shut down.
That's right. I remember
so none of the air conditioning had been turned on. None of at the resort, like there was a layer of dust on everything. And so it was a very unique experience, but it was actually really cool. I actually walked down the beach to see one of the friends that I had made at the other resort. So they literally just drove us to the next door resort that had been shuttered, put us up there for the night. I walked on the beach and I saw some friends that we had met at the other resort that we had stayed at for the week. It was a cool experience.
That's neat.
Yeah, not terrible places to get stuck, I suppose.
No, not at all. Okay, let's go back here.
Okay.
Blake said, who would have thought the chat would turn into pharmaceutical? He doesn't hate it. Well, of course not.
I love it. See, there's something here for everyone.
It's true. Ashton Drum, sailing on the Firenze in 30 days, just watched all of the videos that we've done to get hyped. Well, we're excited for you, Ashton. You are going to have such an amazing cruise. That ship is gorgeous, unlike anything you've ever experienced with Carnival, unless you've been on the Venezia.
I mean, if you've been on the Venezia, then you're going to see some similarities. But yeah, unlike anything on Carnival.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm just going to put that up on the screen right now. 30 in the chat currently. Thank you so much, Blake. Everyone be sure to hit that like or thumbs up on the live stream. Thank you so much, Blake, for that shout out. We really appreciate you.
I love our cheerleader.
Yes.
I love our cheerleader. What?
I'm not going to pull Dad's comment up on screen.
Oh, no. Pull it up. I mean, it's valid. It's a valid. Hindsight says always get travel insurance.
Right. That's true.
Okay. So I'm taking it. We didn't get it for, okay. Okay. So y'all live through us.
Yeah.
I have it. So we'll be able to at least,
I don't know.
Again, knock on wood, knock on wood.
Exactly.
This is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. Yes.
It's time. It's just about time for the next adventure. Yes, it is. Good morning, Vince. Thank you so much for being here. We are so excited.
Does Vince go on cruises?
He has not yet. I have been talking to him. I'm trying to get him to do a cruise. So maybe I'll be his cruise buddy for his first round.
Vance.
Yeah, we're chatting for you. We're hoping for you.
That's awesome.
Vince likes to watch air travel. So Vince, we're going to be flying on Air Canada today.
Okay, great.
So there you go. If you want to check out our flight. Marcy always gets the yearly plan now after her health issues. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I didn't realize today was going to be all about travel insurance. I should have made a whole slide presentation.
We actually probably should do a video on travel insurance.
We should.
You're right. Why? And again, if you book through Rocky, awesome. If you go to the website and book through there, awesome. If you don't, that's okay too. Just please think about it. You don't even have even if you don't, but at least let's put out the PSA to think about it. Yeah. And if you decide that there's a different plan that makes more sense to you than this cruise life, that's totally 100% fine.
Yep.
But yeah,
Even if you don't book, that's the great thing. Even if you don't book your travel through me, you can book travel insurance through me. Like I don't have to go all in.
Yeah.
Obviously it's easier because I can help manage everything for you. But yeah, you don't have to buy both.
Kathy P.
I saw that. I saw that.
I'm sorry, I got to jump.
No, it's okay. Kathy P said that she saw another vlogger confirming that the meatballs were no bueno. Kathy P, do you know when that blogger was on the ship? I'm just curious if it was part of the first inaugural sailing and they just waited a little bit to record their video and put out the video, or if it was more recent. Just curious.
I did say in our full review, I'll be curious if those meatballs stick around.
Yeah.
I will be curious if those meatballs stick around, because if they can't fix it, I mean, they're going to get a lot of
challenges.
Yeah.
Brian Shell said the annual policy is great. Also bought him a new suitcase after MSC broke it. Well, there you go. So travel insurance isn't just about flights and ground transportation and cruises and trains. It's the other things that go with it. Hotel stays and luggage.
You might be wondering why I am so adamant about travel insurance. Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you. I actually have written a blog post that isn't live yet. But Rocky missed his cruise once because the Atlanta airport caught on fire and shut down. And
you make it sound so dramatic. The whole airport did not burn down.
He did not. The airport shut down.
Yeah,
I didn't say burned down.
Oh, you said it caught fire.
And so didn't have travel insurance. And we're like, well, that's a fluke. And then fast forward, and what didn't I have to? Oh, and then I had appendicitis on a cruise ship. And I still had yet to purchase travel insurance. I didn't learn through Rocky's lesson. And so now I'm a big believer in travel insurance. Yes. Okay. And that is all I don't want to hear another word about travel insurance unless someone drops it in the comments. They got off a few days ago.
Yes, they just got off a few days ago.
Meatballs are still not awesome. Sorry. Hope they figure it out. I do. Well, we're going to get back on the Firenze to try them again. So we're working on it.
Yeah.
We're figuring out the dates.
Yeah.
Okay. But we're also figuring out Norwegian. So
yes.
Did we figure that out yet?
No,
I'd like to figure that out before we leave.
I don't know if that's going to happen. They had me send another email to a different agent or a different portal. So fingers crossed we'll get this figured out. I will be bringing my laptop.
Okay, great.
So let's talk about a video that we put out recently.
Okay.
Shall we?
I think that sounds like a lovely
We've caught up on chats.
Okay, I love that. Drop more chats in the comments below.
There you go.
Whatever
it is. Yeah.
I'm going to let you take this one.
So we just did a new updated video on Celebration Key.
Yay!
Celebration Key had some major updates that were just announced by Carnival Cruise Lines, and they released 2 more of the 5 portals.
Yes. So that's in addition to the 2 that they had already released. I was trying to think about what the names of those first 2
Calypso Lagoon.
Wow.
I know.
I don't remember the other one. And so what were they? What were the portals that were released? Like in terms of what were they? The one was the
Paradise Plaza.
Bring it back to us. Yes, Paradise Plaza, the Welcome Plaza. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So there are 5 portals in the first phase of the development. Oh, it looks like one of those.
You're good.
Pull it up. I'm curious what it is. Oh, it's all of the images.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So we've got Locono Cove, which is the retail shopping district. Kind of fun. And then as we go forward through it, we've got Starfish Lagoon. So this is right to the side of the main entrance. You could see the bottom of the water slides as they are coming out, and all of the pools and everything else going on there. It looks really awesome. There's the kids play area, Guppy's Grotto.
Okay.
Pretty fun area for kids. The water is not super deep, and they've got a bunch of spray structures and spray things, which is going to be cool. And then they've got their sports court where you're going to be able to play basketball and pickleball.
Yes.
That's exciting. So kind of a cool little area. And then there's those aquabanas. Yes.
The aquabanas are such a strange made-up word from Carnival.
They are. Water cabanas. I know where they were going with it.
They call them sturdy.
The tables will be sturdy. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And then there's, of course, beachfront area. So you can enjoy the sand, lay out, grab an umbrella, play Frisbee. They're really pushing the Frisbee. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just some fun stuff that we wanted to share with you. Go check out our video, though. We've got a bunch of details about the new areas that are being expanded, and
Features.
of course,
yep,
and of course, we're keeping an eye on the other announcements as they come out.
The big question, honestly, y'all, is how much is this going to cost me? That's what we want to know. Yeah. We're curious because in their announcements, obviously, they're not going to talk about pricing a ton, or they're not going to sell that it's going to be expensive. But I join every Carnival Corporation earnings call, and Josh Weinstein, CEO of Carnival Corp, talks about how it is going to be a cash cow for them. And so while they haven't alluded to any pricing or talked about pricing in any of the announcements yet, I can confirm with you, Carnival is already planning to make a lot of money off of this private destination.
Yes.
Private rentals. They've got
stand-up paddle boards,
kayaks, cabanas. They've got so many different types of cabanas, even aqua cabanas, things that the world has never even heard of before. They've got those.
Right.
And so it'll be interesting. The food,
plus all of the food, yeah.
Is the food going to be upcharge?
We don't know. I would hope and guess that they're going to do some included and some upcharge.
Okay.
And
will the drinks be included?
That's the other question. Are they going to finally figure out a way to bring all of the Wi-Fi and onboard packages onto shore?
Why would they? Why would they? I mean, honestly,
yeah.
I mean,
the Wi-Fi, yes.
Wi-Fi, from a consumer perspective, it would be great. But why would they? When people today on their private islands, they still buy the drinks and they still buy the Wi-Fi. And so why would they bring it on? Why would they find that way?
It's true.
Virgin does. Obviously, you can use your drinks package and you can use your Wi-Fi on land, but Virgin is also a lot more inclusive than Carnival.
Correct. And they don't do it as an all-in drinks package. You're still paying for everything.
Yep. So, okay.
Anyway, that is Celebration Key.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For sharing more.
Absolutely. Cruising with Brandy said that she watched our new video and she can't wait to be there on October 25th.
Yeah. Well, more than 500 Carnival itineraries will visit Celebration Key. Also, the other reason for that is because of the proximity to the Florida coastline. It actually reduces gas, which helps their greenhouse emissions, and it reduces gas, which helps their bottom line. So I would expect to continue to see a lot of focus on Celebration Key, especially as they're adding a second pier.
Right.
So they can fit 4 ships at a time,
right.
4 Excel class ships at a time.
That's a lot of people
at Celebration Key. That's a lot of people. Yeah.
And that second pier is going to be done by 2028. So, wow. Yeah, Cruising with Brandy scared about the cost.
That's where my rant about the cost. Sorry.
I know, it's okay. And then Blake brought it back to travel insurance. Some credit cards offer travel insurance as a benefit as long as you pay for the trip with the card. Yep, Mark has that.
I wouldn't recommend Chase. Sorry, not to be negative. Just sharing my honest thoughts on that. I have had 3 different issues with Chase. This is why I switched finally over to an annual plan. 3 different issues with Chase. All 3 issues they've declined, saying, no, sorry, that specific issue isn't covered. No, because of this, because you didn't do this, you didn't check this, it's not covered. Like, all 3 were denied.
Yeah.
Someone, so an example of one of those that was denied, someone picked up my bag, debarking a cruise ship. If you put your bags out the night before, they put them in the terminal, you go, someone accidentally picked up my bag instead of their own. Well, the cruise line didn't lose it.
Nope.
And so as a result, it wasn't covered because it wasn't a vendor-caused issue. And I said, I lost my bag because of the cruise. The travel insurance is designed to cover, it doesn't matter if a Carnival worker lost it or like, nope, sorry, because someone else picked it up, your insurance doesn't cover it. I was
weird.
So annoyed with Chase.
Check the terms of your travel insurance policy before you sign up on it. Joe the Cool Chant, or Joe the Cool the Can't.
Joe.
I can't even say it.
Joe, you are phenomenal.
Yes.
Rocky just forwarded me your email yesterday and or 2 days ago, and I went through it. Wow. That is a treasure trove of data and information.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Joe. He actually stayed in a Terrazza stateroom on board the Firenze and sent us a whole list of all of the benefits. So Joe, thank you so much. Oh yeah, no, and pictures,
photos.
And everything.
We're gonna record a whole video.
So we will be recording an entire video dedicated to the Terrazza experience on board Carnival's Venice class of ships.
And now we know Marcy's been there. We know Marcy stayed there. We've done some tours of the Terrazza. So like Terrazza is a super cool experience if you haven't heard about that.
Yeah, absolutely. But I do want to say he will be sailing on the Venezia soon out of New York. Bring a dose of patience, Joe. The New York terminal for Venezia is a little chaotic.
It can be.
Yes, we just had some friends that set sail on the Venezia. They're still on her, and it was a very long process. So just be ready for that. I just want to share those details with you. I'm not trying to steer you away from New York, but just be prepared.
I mean, we've sailed New York several times now. Out of Brooklyn.
This is out of Manhattan.
And if you watch the first video of MSC, we said, "Whoa, you can definitely tell you're in New York."
Oh yeah.
Because they did not care that you were there one bit in that terminal building. Yeah. They were not the friendliest of sorts.
No, they were not.
And again, I don't want to generalize because Eddie lives in New York and he's very friendly.
Most of the time. No, I'm just kidding. Wow. Eddie is very nice. Yeah, so just a heads up on that. On the Manhattan terminal, it can be a little chaotic. Brian said that Royal and Celebrity and NCL have their packages working on the private islands, and that is correct. You can bring. I
don't know if NCL does. Does NCL?
Royal Actually, Celebrity? You're right. I don't know about NCL. Okay. I do know that Celebrity and Royal.
There are others who have figured it out and do it.
Did MSC?
I would not be surprised, however, Brian, if you join into one of, why can't I think of the Royal CEO? If you join into a Royal CEO call one day and he says, Michael Bailey, we found another way. We found another revenue stream on our private islands. Right. And that is, drinks packages don't work. Ooh.
I don't think there's going to be some happy folks if that happens. Hey, Michelle. Good morning.
Hey, Michelle.
You got your stickers and place them on the water bottle. Take pictures. We want to see.
Yay.
That's so exciting.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Joe said, no worries. Happy to share his pictures and experiences with us and the This Cruise Life fans and family. Thank you so much, amazing. Joe. We really do appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Love that support.
Okay, can we tell them a little bit about this cruise we're going on tomorrow? We haven't talked at all about this cruise.
I know.
Life.
So tomorrow, we are set to sail on the Celebrity Solstice. Okay. She's an older girl. She was from 2007 or so. And we're sailing out of Vancouver.
Is she really that old?
She is.
Okay. Sailing out of Vancouver.
Yep. And we will be heading up to Icy Strait Point, which is also known as Hoonah, Alaska. It's a relatively young cruise port. We went there a couple years ago on the Carnival Splendor. And we had the time of our lives. We got to do the zip rider.
I held him above my head. I swirled
Maybe not that kind of time of our lives.
Oh, okay.
No flash dance.
Okay.
And then we also went into town in Hoonah and got to experience a wonderful little lodge called the Icy Strait Lodge. Yes. Highly recommend it. It's a great place. Did we end up
reaching out?
We did not.
Okay, I will send it.
Yeah, we'll need to send her an email. So that's going to be great. We're going up to Skagway, up in Alaska, the northern areas of the Alaska cruising area. Really excited for Skagway. We're going to do a little bus excursion up there, or maybe a big bus excursion. I don't know.
And then from there, we go to Roatan.
That would be a very long cruise, and I don't think my parents or my family would be on board for that.
So what's going to be the warmest port, do you think?
Ketchikan, because it's the furthest south.
Okay. And how warm do you think it'll be?
50.
50 degrees? Okay, I can do this, y'all.
We're coming from, it's only going to be 87 degrees here today, so that's,
To be fair, I did Alaska at the end of October last year and although I had the drinks package.
So that kept you warm inside?
It kept me warm. Those Irish coffees, literally go watch the Norwegian Encore video because I drank my weight in Irish coffee. I swear. It kept me warm though.
Yeah.
It definitely kept me warm.
For sure. So anyway, so we'll be hitting up Icy Strait Point, Skagway, Juneau, and Ketchikan. And then we also have a little glacier tour into Dawes Glacier. So we got a new glacier. I'm excited.
Okay. Yes, there's a new ice form to look at. I'm excited too.
It's going to be fun. I'm excited for it.
I'm super excited. And rumor has it we have a balcony.
We do.
Which I'm gonna have every one of my breakfasts out on the balcony and take in that cool Alaskan air.
And by breakfast, he means lunch.
Oh, okay. Do I? Okay, thanks. No, I'm going to the Windjammer.
We're on the wrong ship. There's not going to be a Windjammer. This guy.
My dear friend Tracy she texted me this morning from the Windjammer Cafe and she said, hey, I just want to let you know Icon is pretty lit.
Oh,
it is
geez.
pretty lit. So I asked her, I said, hey, remember, you're going to guest vlog on the site and tell us all about it. So
Yeah.
she did say that there are upgrade options at the Windjammer.
No, I'm so surprised.
Yep, you can already pay to eat. You can already pay more to eat what was already included.
I wonder if they have like an expedited experience for Windjammer.
Probably.
Wouldn't that be something?
Probably.
Josh confirms that
okay.
MSC, the drinks package, I'm assuming, as well as the Wi-Fi works on land.
No, the crew. The crew also work. MSC.
Yeah, the crew.
They work on Ocean K as well. Yes. It is true. Yes, it's true.
Oh, excuse me. Patricia, considering a riverboat cruise, have we sailed on one? Recently saw that there was one in Paris that piqued her interest. So no, neither of us have done a river cruise. It is on our bucket list of things to do.
Yes.
I do have the capabilities of selling river cruises with both American river cruises or American cruise lines, as well as Viking river cruises.
Okay, this guy, look at you go.
I know.
She was asking if we've ever been.
But we haven't. I said we haven't.
Okay.
I've heard great things about them. They are so very different experience when you compare it to an ocean cruise where you don't have the rough seas. You're not going to have the ship rocking back and forth and all of that because rivers just in general are a lot smoother of a flow. And then with river cruises, you don't really have sea days or river days. You are at a port stop every single day of the cruise.
That sounds exhausting.
They're usually smaller ships. They hold up to 500 passengers, and that's a pretty big riverboat. Usually they're going to be in the 1 to 200 range. And when the ship docks, a lot of the different river cruise lines, such as Viking, when you book it, you actually get package deals where they will book you on an itinerary that goes on excursions with the group. And it really depends, especially when you get into European sailings. That's where you'll see more of those all-inclusive types of offers. And a lot of the river cruise offers right now include airfare as well, which is really cool. So they're really pushing a lot. Yes, their pricing is a little bit more north of what we are used to seeing on an ocean cruise.
More north. We're going to have to sell a lot more of these things. We're going to have to sell a lot of these things to go on a river cruise anytime soon.
It is true. Unless we can find a sponsorship, Viking River Cruises.
Viking River Cruises. Hey, we're here for you.
But yeah, so that's kind of the gist of the river cruise experience. We would love to get on one. It's just not something that we have had the opportunity to do just yet.
Yeah. We should have gone with the fam. We should have done a river cruise with the fam.
We looked at that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It's gonna
not happening. Joe said that the wife and him never had a balcony, but she's always said that they will get a balcony for the Alaska cruise. That's the way to go. We don't always get balconies. We actually have.
We do in Alaska.
We actually do have one coming up that does not have a balcony.
That's right. We are trying an Alaska cruise without a balcony to see what we think about it. So we've always had a balcony for Alaska. Well, I take that back. When I sailed solo, I didn't spring for a solo balcony. Like that would have been expensive.
Yeah,
and so I just sprang for an interior, and it was great. I loved it. I absolutely loved it because the Norwegian Encore has that beautiful observation lounge on deck 15 where you literally get 280-degree panoramic views in the warmth of the ship.
Right.
And they have Irish coffees right there in that lounge. It was great.
I'm really hoping we're gonna have to try the Irish coffee.
We're gonna have
Celebrity
to
and see how it is.
We're gonna have to.
Good.
I'm gonna ask Blake if I'm going to be able to try the Irish coffee.
Okay. Blake, be ready. Nadia said she has 19 days until the cruise on the Firenze. Exciting.
Please tell us. Please send us pictures. Tell us everything we want to hear. We are living vicariously. We've had several friends go on the Firenze who have sent us pictures and texts. And so send us pictures, please, please, please.
Yes, we want to know. We want to know. Kathy P said if you are looking for the best clam chowder ever, go to the Twisted Fish in Juneau.
Who wants chowder? Who wants chowder?
I don't know what that is.
I hope someone out there.
From Seinfeld?
I hope someone out there gets the reference of who wants chowder. Okay, we'll see in the comments if anyone gets that reference. If not, I apologize for my mini stroke.
Okay, there we go. Poppy and Lala's Adventures said we may have to rock those T-shirts next cruise. There you go. thiscruiselife.com/shop.
Gene.
No one's counting, but 4 days, 21 hours, and 21 minutes.
Not that Gene is counting, but it is coming soon.
Brandon White said it's Brandon from PETM.
Brandon White, how the heck are you doing? It is so great to have you here. Thank you so much. What else? Been loving these videos. Oh, thank you so much, sir. It is so great to have you here. Brandon is just an amazing human being, and I miss him and the team there dearly. Brandon, please tell Elena and Keegan and all of the other lovely folks that I say hello.
Aw,
Yes.
that's awesome.
Oh, that just totally made my day.
I'm happy for that.
Thank you, Blake. Thank you, Blake.
Family
Who wants
Guy.
chowder? Lois.
Ipecac.
Ipecac. Yes.
Another pharmacy reference. My gosh, it's your day today. Is it recognize a pharmacist day today or something?
It might be. It might be.
No, my mom's email didn't say so.
Okay. Thank you, Brandon. That is so awesome.
Cafe Al Bacio, yes, is one of the best things about celebrity snacks are for free, and the coffees and boozy coffees are so nice. Yes, I recall. Mark didn't particularly love some of the drinks that we got from Cafe Al Bacio on the Apex, but I think we'll give it another shot.
We absolutely will. We will. I found the coffee. So I'm not a big coffee guy. You all know this about me. This is more my speed, not sponsored, so I have to be careful how I show this. This is more my speed, and so the coffees I thought on Celebrity were bitter. Like it just they all had just such a bitter taste to them, and I much preferred the Irish coffee on Norwegian. Yeah. I love Java Blue. I know there are mixed reviews about Java Blue out there because of the coffee and the lines, but I love the Java Blue.
What about Grounds Club?
Grounds Club, if they were consistent, I would like them.
That's fair.
I mean, you experienced that too. That was not just me.
Yeah.
Everything that we got at Grounds Club was inconsistent.
I would say that I liked Grounds Club more often than I didn't.
Blake has already designed a new t-shirt, y'all. I love this cruise life of ours. It is the t-shirt of Mark and I. Oh, sorry. Mark and I. Rocky and I. I'm Mark. I'm Mark.
Oh, you are?
This is Rocky.
Oh, hi.
And we are this cruise life. It is a t-shirt of me taking that first bite of the meatball and Rocky going, that would be fantastic.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Blake.
I love it. Cruising with Brandy is with Mark. She thinks that coffee is bitter.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
So on MSC.
Oh, MSC does
MSC,
a great job.
I just say extra vanilla, please. And when they pour the syrup and they pour extra vanilla, I say extra vanilla, please. And then they pour some more syrup, and pretty soon it's about that much of vanilla and that much of coffee. It's great.
So Joe just sent a comment that said hashtag meatball, and I'm gonna one up you, Joe. I'm sorry about it. And that is going to be hashtag meatball gate.
That's what we were posting in the videos. Meatball gate. The number, honestly, I would say probably 3 dozen people came up to me and said, "How's the meatball? Have you tried the meatball? Have the meatballs
improved?" He's the meatball guy.
I am literally the meatball guy. Of all of the things to be known for on this cruise life, I'm the meatball guy. It's fantastic. It is great.
But everyone also was commenting on my reaction to it too. So I think we are the meatball guys.
We're the meatball guys.
We need to get a picture of ourselves and just replace our heads with meatballs.
So going back, I do want to go back because I did have a question. This is where I was going with the celebrity solstice.
Okay.
What are the food options? Because y'all know that I love food on a cruise ship.
So as far as inclusions go, the included options are, sorry, got to put that up on the screen. We're no longer this cruise life. Whoops, we are now the meatball guys.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so the included options for Celebrity Solstice include the main dining rooms. There's 2 main dining rooms that we have access to.
Awesome.
And the buffet, which is the Garden View. No, that's
Garden View Cafe.
Ocean View.
Ocean View Cafe.
One of the, I think it's Ocean View. I think it's Garden View on Celebrity.
We've got access to a buffet.
We do.
That's what
I think it's Garden View on Celebrity and Ocean View on Norwegian. It's super confusing.
This cruise life is hard, y'all. There's going to be a quiz at the end.
I hope you get it right because we're not. So you've got the buffet, and then you've got. You can't hit me up with these questions like this. Oh my gosh. The mast grill.
Okay.
Those are the 3 included options for us on Celebrity.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And then there's a series of upcharge restaurants that we can indulge in.
So my plan, y'all, so we're going to record a bunch of content. We're going to capture a lot of the experience so that we can share out the experience on Solstice. I have my plan is to research all the deck plans when we're in the airport and flying tonight. And so I literally, honestly, unlike other ships, I've not spent any time researching and planning for what we're going to shoot. I don't know if you have, if you planned out kind of.
Well, clearly not. If I don't know the names of the venues.
Fair.
No, I have. I have looked at the ship, and it does look really beautiful.
Okay.
Just understanding the lay of the land, and it's going to be a challenge getting to the Masked Grill because it is an outdoor venue, and we are going to be in the cold Alaska, so we may not actually enjoy it at all. I don't know.
Don't we have an included lunch when we get on board?
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
They'd love to know.
So we are staying in a concierge class cabin. The whole family is in our own concierge class cabins, and so
cabins. We're not all.
Yes, I said cabins. No, we're not. No, that would be weird. Sorry, Dad. But no, we all have concierge class cabins, and so one of the perks of concierge class with Celebrity is you get embarkation day lunch. So really excited to check that out.
What else comes with a concierge? What is a concierge cabin? I don't even know.
It upgraded amenities.
Oh, okay. We'll have a bathrobe.
I think so.
I'm gonna I don't wear bathrobes, so it's nice to have one that takes up room in the closet. Okay.
Depends on the size of the closet. If they're anything like the Firenze closets, we're pulling those out.
That's fair. That's fair. So going back. So for those of you who have been here for a while, this is an OG shout out. I'm going to read Eddie's review because I just pulled it up. I could not have asked for a better travel advisor. Andrew was able to help me with adjusting my reservation right up until I boarded the ship. I am looking forward to working with him to book my next Carnival cruise.
I'm Andrew, by the way.
Oh, that is so sweet. I don't even know if Eddie is still on, but thank you, Eddie. That's super sweet. Yeah, that's awesome.
That was so sweet.
That was a throwback to the beginning when Eddie mentioned in the comments that he had booked a cruise.
Yes. Let's see here. We've got a couple more comments that we need to come back up to here. Joe Cool the Champ said my wife liked the meatballs, but she seems to be the exception from what I've heard and seen. To be fair, we did have the beef meatballs, and those were actually
the next two sailings when I had the chicken meatball and the beef meatball when they were marinated in the sauce, when they were served in the sauce. I recorded a couple of updates. They were so much better.
Yeah.
Still not the favorite meatball on board. Still not the best meatball on board. There are better meatballs on board. Nona's meatball, amazing. Even the meatball slider down at Tomodoro Max Italian was good.
Yes.
But the meatballs definitely got better when they were marinated. Now, on the last night, I got them just one final time to try it, and they had separated the meatballs from the marinating sauce, and they served them, and they went back to that really dry meatball.
But again, I think it was late, and so they were just trying to conserve on materials or preparing to close. I don't really know.
Okay.
Anyway, so keep us posted. We'll keep trying them.
And then they moved those meatballs. They didn't move the meatballs, but they moved the hot dogs and the buns over to the late night snacks.
Ugh, gross.
I love the late night snacks. We published that video last week. That's right. You were here when we published that video. And so late night snacks is just a fun 1 a.m. kind of recording of Rocky and I.
Marcy BC said coffee with Bailey's is Splenda half and half. Yes. Super good.
You click on those. Can you come back over here?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Please, thank you.
I won't use my finger.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Kathy P said if the coffee is bitter, there's not enough cream, sugar, and booze. Agreed.
I think we need to sail with Kathy P.
We said that last Saturday as well.
That's true. We've said that for years.
I think we just need to lock in an itinerary and cruise line, of course, and do it. Make it happen. Blake is calling us This Meatball Life.
Hey, YouTube. It's Mark.
And Rocky.
And we are This Meatball Life. It just doesn't have the same ring.
No.
It just doesn't have the same ring.
We're going to cancel that. Thank you, though.
Thanks, Blake.
We're going to give back the registration.
The Spa Cafe.
Yes. The Spa Cafe.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian Shell. Wow, you all just saw that live.
Oh my gosh.
Ocean View Cafe.
Yes, Ocean View Cafe. Thank you. Garden Cafe. It's just Garden Cafe is Norwegian, not Garden View.
Yes.
You in your video, it was funny when I was editing your full review because you kept interchanging the name of the venue. At one point it was the Ocean Cafe, then it was the Garden View Cafe, and then it was the Garden Cafe. And I was like, I don't even know where we are.
Y'all, yeah, that's true.
To be fair, the names are very similar.
I will say that Norwegian buffet, whatever it's called, was delicious. They had a dedicated Indian section on the buffet that was absolutely amazing.
Good.
I mean, I ate there for breakfast and lunch at the Indian section of the buffet. It was so good.
You had that experience on Royal on the Windjammer.
It did,
but it wasn't all hours of the day.
I like Norwegians, I think, better, honestly.
Okay.
I love the Windjammer. The Windjammer is expensive. I still think my favorite buffet though was on a celebrity ship.
Really, on the Apex?
The Apex?
Yeah.
Oh, remember walking in and we were like,
gosh, our breath was taken away.
I just amazed.
Beautiful.
So up until that point, we'd only ever really experienced Carnival's buffet. And if you've experienced a Carnival buffet, and this is not a knock on Carnival, but we don't eat at their buffet.
No, we don't.
It's not great.
No, it's not exciting.
It's not expansive. There aren't a ton of options.
Well, it's very basic and it's very much catering to their client, which is American.
And kids.
So, yeah
and families.
So I get it. The cool thing that we liked about MSC's buffet is they had a whole kids buffet.
They did. So the kids had their own place that they could grab their tongues. It was great. It was lovely.
Yeah, that was cool.
But MSC's buffet really, we haven't put out the full review yet of MSC Meraviglia, but you're going to hear.
It's on the channel waiting.
Yep, you're going to hear about our full review of MSC Meraviglia very soon. We're trying to get through some of the Firenze content so as not to distract multiple cruise ships in between, but it really went down. The MSC buffet really went down.
Bye, Brandy. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was great seeing you today.
Good to see you today.
Joe Cool the Champ said he wants to know if Celebrity Solstice has meatballs.
If they do, I'm going to try them.
Meatball Gate will continue.
I'm going to do a head-to-head comparison. Boom. And Rocky's going to do the sound effects. In this corner, Firenze. In this corner.
Oh.
Yeah, ding.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to do voice effects? Okay.
I mean, you can.
Challenge accepted.
Cool.
We'll do that. Spa Cafe is a great secret spot in the solarium pool. Food is free for breakfast and lunch and really nice. It's a quieter spot. Smoothies there by purchase or a drinks package.
Do we have the drinks package?
No. We can buy it, but
no, that's okay. I don't need the drinks package. I don't need the. Yeah. Oh, I'm all crooked over here.
What's going on? Sorry. It's because of your arm being up.
Oh.
Hi, Kathy B. Good Saturday to you.
Happy Saturday.
And Kathy did receive her stickers.
Thank you, Kathy.
Yes, thank you for your support.
That's the 3-pack for just $10 small dollars. Free shipping.
Now we're down to 2 stickers.
Now it's down to a 2-pack of stickers for just $10. Free shipping.
Watch those prices go up. It's like we're a cruise line. Oh, sorry. Blake is dead from the Meatball Life intro.
That is awesome. That's awesome.
Great. And you're welcome from Kathy.
Thank you.
NCL Prima class ships have significantly smaller buffets.
Yes.
And they also have fewer people on the ships, though. They have reduced capacity on the Prima class ships.
But not to the level of reduced seating and size. Like they really prioritize the outdoor.
I think that the new Prima Plus class, with the Aqua will be
100%
way better.
They are more better. They are making adjustments and fixes based on some really strong guest feedback on the Prima class.
Yeah.
Now, Prima class is beautiful. I'm excited to get on a Prima class ship to experience it. We've heard really amazing things, but we have heard some really tough reviews on some of the design choices.
Yeah. So that begs the question, do you think Carnival's going to come out with the Excel Plus class for the 2027 and 28 launches?
I mean,
they haven't made any changes across any of the 3 Excel class ships aside from theming.
Y'all, Carnival has $28 billion of debt. I don't think they have money for architects. So I think they're just going to use the same blueprints and they're going to bring Hampton in to design some new spaces and they're going to call it.
Did he have... Was he a part of the design team for Jubilee?
I don't know. We can message.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? What else are we missing?
That's it.
Fantastic. That's great. So then we can talk about what I'm really excited about is, well, I'm excited about this cruise, but I'm really excited about our next inaugural that's coming up in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
We just got a couple more great comments that I want to pull up.
Okay.
Yes, we'll talk about the new booking in 2 weeks as well.
Okay.
Eric said that the new Indulge Food Hall. Yes. So they are taking some notes from Virgin. I was looking at that and I was like, this seems very Virgin to me.
Yeah.
Jean wants to know if the stickers are magnetic.
Fun fact, at about 1 o'clock this morning, I was, it's true.
It's true.
I was researching magnetic options for this cruise life for that same logo. And so that will be eventually coming. We've not narrowed down the vendor yet, but yes, those are eventually going to be coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for asking that question.
That is a great
question. Now
question.
they are truly stickers. I'm going to grab your sticker pack since I lost mine.
Don't lose mine.
They are stickers, and some have said they hold up better than any stickers they've ever ordered before. Thank you, Gabby.
That is true. I just want to throw this up on the screen for Barbara. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello to you. Go get your stickers. Head on over to thiscruiselife.com and you will find them. We have a huge banner across the top of the screen that gives you all the details of that wonderful sticker deal.
Fun fact, did you know that they were also featured in in our newsletter? And so if you haven't signed up for our newsletter, look at that. Did you see? It's like, oh, good call. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter yet, we are growing. We have grown almost 50% in terms of subscribers. And so we send out monthly. And then this month was the first time we sent out a mid-month, just quick update. And so that was kind of fun to do. But monthly is usually what we send.
No spam.
Yeah, no spam. We're not Kohl's. Sorry. Kohl's, if you want to sponsor us, we'll take your emails.
We'll take your emails anyway.
Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe is my new favorite button, by the way,
Right.
in emails. Please don't click unsubscribe on our newsletter.
No, don't do that. Or on us in general. Oh my gosh, why would you even put that out there?
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, 40 in the chat. Thank you, Blake. Our cheerleader is speaking loud. 40 in the chat. Everyone be sure to like our live stream. Yes, please.
Oh, I can't pull it up.
No.
Why is that so generic?
You haven't added the second one.
No, I don't know when the second one is.
Well, I can help you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
So in just over 2 weeks, I was trying to pull up the countdown from Shipmate because Shipmate does this beautiful thing where it tells you how many days until your cruise. But with Margaritaville at Sea Islander, because they're not a real cruise line, I think of Pinocchio. You're not a real boy.
Oh no.
You're not a real boy. Margaritaville at Sea is a real cruise line. But for
Yes.
the inaugural for Islander, that comes up on June 14th. They don't actually have any Margaritaville at Sea sailings listed in their
they've improved
portal.
it. You'll see when you go in, because I've actually gotten the logo is now showing up instead of it being that weird gray out. So you may have to remove that sailing and add it back in.
Okay, that's cool.
But you still can't click in and see the itinerary, which I think is kind of funny. But yeah, so we are
14 days and 6 days.
Yeah, 20.
20 days. Some might say 20.
Math. Yeah, so we are 20 days away from that inaugural. We were super excited about the inaugural cruise on Margaritaville at Sea Islander. It is a very familiar class of ship to us. You may have seen about a month or so ago, we did a comparative video between the Margaritaville at Sea Islander to the Carnival Miracle. And so we know a lot about that class of ship, and we're really excited to see the changes and how they implemented Margaritaville at Sea design.
Oh, Brian and Christopher always make me smile. I can't even mask it. Yes, he said unsubscribe, block, unfollow.
Jeez. We really made them upset, didn't we?
Oh man, I tell you. No, he was kidding.
I know.
He was just kidding.
So you think.
When did we put out that video about the Margaritaville Sea Islander? 15,000 views. That's not nothing. That's not nothing.
And it was 2 months ago, not last month.
Awesome.
I'm sorry.
Awesome. Okay.
So yeah, so we're really excited about that, and we are booked back to back on it. So what we did is we decided to book the fast to chill package for the first cruise, because that gets us onto the ship very quickly, as opposed to those long lines that you saw us waiting in for Paradise. And then we are back to backing, so we're going to get to experience.
But faster to chill also gets us Wi-Fi.
It does. That's true.
So that we can share with you what's going on Islander, because that
depends on the Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Do they have Starlink?
Hell no.
Okay, interesting. Okay, we'll find out.
Yep. So fast to the chill. I can't even say it.
Faster to the chill.
It's not faster.
Oh, it's just fast. Fast to the chill.
Because that's too close to Carnival's faster to the fun.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
So it's fast to the chill.
Okay.
Yes, we'll get on the ship faster, and we'll get the Wi-Fi package so we can tell you what's going on. That sailing goes to Cozumel and back. It's a 4-night. And then we decided we're going to book the back-to-back. We're going to do the second sailing as well. So we get to experience their version of a back-to-back, which I'm really curious to see how they handle it.
I am too.
And on the second one, we've got the dining I don't know what
The
it's called.
dining chill. Faster to the dining chill. Something
We
like
have
that.
the premium dining package, so we'll get to experience all of the upcharge restaurants and record our real-time experiences. Meatball Gate for you.
We want to, yes. And that was that to me. I get it. We don't normally do meal packages on a cruise ship, but there are so many new firsts on Islander for Margaritaville at Sea that we wanted to check them out so that we could tell you about them, and we could tell you, is it worth it? Are they worth the price? And so I'm super excited for that.
And don't forget, Mark owes me a drink on the first cruise.
Because pizza is free.
That's right.
Pizza is free on board. You are absolutely right. More faster. Well, it'll get you there more faster. Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's great.
Okay.
We got a question asking if we are going to be broadcasting next Saturday.
I don't know. I don't think we can.
We will be at sea next Saturday, sailing from Ketchikan to Vancouver. We do not have the internet package on our cruise. So unfortunately, we will not have the opportunity to broadcast from the ship on Saturday.
Oh, we'll look when we get on board if we can buy a day pass. Although the last time we were on Celebrity, that was one of the things that I hated. Borderline, almost said I would never cruise Celebrity again because of the internet. And not just the internet, but just how crappy they were at responding.
Yeah.
They knew. And the guy said to this older gentleman, he was probably in his 60s, maybe 70s. And the guy was like, I can't even send an email. And the worker said, show me where in writing it says you're guaranteed any sort of speed.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
And this was the premium highest tier streaming. And the worker literally said to this guy, show me in writing where it says you're guaranteed a specific speed. It was really probably the worst experience I've had. Maybe the fleas. It was one of the worst guest experiences I have ever experienced on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
And that was Celebrity. I mean, to the point where you couldn't send a text email. That's how bad the internet was.
The challenge was the crew were so frustrated with it and frustrated with all the people that were coming to complain. And that was just how
taking it out on the passengers. I mean,
not appropriate.
And this poor elderly gentleman, I mean, he was like, but I need to send this email to my kids. And he's like, you're not guaranteed. And the guy, just a terrible experience.
Now, when we sailed on the Apex, they were in the process of getting Starlink up and running. They were, what was it, like a month or something out from Starlink being turned on. So hopefully Starlink has been distributed or
on all of the ships. Maybe
fleet-wide.
Yeah, if it has it on Solstice, then
we'll know, because we'll see those antennas.
Yeah. So we will keep you posted. To answer the question, will we be streaming next week? We'll keep you posted on Twitter, Instagram, a variety of places to let you know if we are able to find a reliable internet source.
Yep. And then Joe said, Sail Talk Sunday?
Sail Talk Sunday from the airport? I don't know where we would Sail Talk Sunday from.
If we Sail Talk Sunday, it'll have to be when we get home. So like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. Because we land around
early?
We land around noon.
What time is our flight?
Like 9. It's a 3-hour flight.
I'm so confused.
I'm sorry.
What time do we get off the ship on Sunday?
Sorry. Just kidding. Sunday, we don't fly home. We fly home Monday.
I was panicked, y'all. Did you see the panic in my face? We're flying at 9 a.m.?
Yes, we are flying at 9 a.m., but it's the following day. So if we were to try to do Sail Talk Sunday, I don't know how we would make that happen because we're doing a tour of Vancouver with a hop-on, hop-off experience.
Okay. Hopefully it'll be warm.
Sure.
Chili's just sent me an alert. Chili's, hey, if you're watching.
Tito's Watermelon Spritz.
Tito's Watermelon Spritz. Oh, it's leaving the menu.
No darn.
Chili's.
Baby back ribs.
I don't know what their tagline is. I was going to say, buy more, get more.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
2 Idiots, One Ship. I'm surprised they didn't hand him a postcard to send to his kids.
Sometimes this happens, y'all, on these lives. We're like, didn't send him a postcard to send to his kids. If you all know what 2 Idiots and One Ship are talking about.
Stream from the plane, yeah.
you let us know. Mike was like, we're breaking the rule, number one.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
We're not.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joel. I see why.
Yeah,
Now
Joe Cool the Champ.
I see why you struggle. I was like, why are you struggling with that so much? Joe Cool the Champ.
Yes.
Exactly. No, we are doing relaxed debar.
Oh, there we go.
Right?
They were talking about the customer service guy from Celebrity
Oh.
Apex. Thank you, Blake. Blake is so good at keeping us on track. That's funny.
Thank you.
Yes.
I said elderly. I try to refrain referring to old guy because I am that person. I am that guy now. Ugh, it's hard.
Yes. So no, we are not flying back day of. We are spending an extra day in town playing tourist. We're going to go to the aquarium because my niece, who just graduated from high school, and the whole reason why we're going on this cruise, she is really big into marine biology. And so that's why we're going to Alaska, so she can see all the marine biomes up there, as well as go to the aquarium in Vancouver, which is a really awesome aquarium.
Do you think Sophie knows how much we talk about her on the channel?
If she doesn't, she'll find out this week. Airplane complain.
Airplane complain.
Instead of say I'll talk Saturday.
Stream from the plane.
Yeah, that we're not going to be able to do that.
Postcard versus email.
So everyone else is on it.
Everyone else. See, this is good. This is good.
Yeah. Get there faster.
Get there faster.
Get there faster and there faster. And then get there faster from one idiot half ship. Oh, we're having too much fun.
Oh my God, too much fun. What's that mean? It's like too much money. There's no such thing. Okay.
Oh, what?
If you get that reference as well, drop it in the chat below.
How long after debarkation should I safely book a flight from New York? We do have TSA pre-check. Which airport are you flying from? Let's start there.
And keep in mind that New York debark is
correct.
So they just drop you into Lower Manhattan. I mean, it is.
Well, there's a lot of public transportation that you can use.
It's true, yeah. So, but even to get to Ubers, that line for Ubers,
that was terrible.
The line for Ubers was an hour and a half. So we follow New York quite a bit because we get a lot of questions from Venezia. And several of the Facebook message boards say it's an hour and a half line to get a taxi or to get an Uber there, like just because it's Manhattan. It's a bit chaotic.
Is there a subway station near the cruise terminal? Do you remember?
I don't. I sailed Venezia pre our subway experiences. Yeah. I took a subway from the Seattle airport to the Norwegian cruise terminal, and it was it saved me $100. It was phenomenal. Then we're going to take a subway back from the cruise ship in Vancouver. Yeah. We're going to take that, or no, we're going to take it from the hotel to the airport.
It's still going to be from the cruise port
to the airport. Perfect. So we've started, Barcelona really changed me, y'all. I learned about cities that have public transit. Yeah. And it's amazing. It takes a little bit longer, I admit it. And in New York, you definitely see some things. But overall, it saves a ton of money. It just takes a little more time.
So to answer your question, Joe, I would say the ship is scheduled to arrive. They usually finish debarkation by 10 o'clock in most scenarios. I would say for New York, I wouldn't book anything earlier than 4 p.m.
I was going to say 2, but I'm a little more, I'm a little less risk averse from that perspective. Yeah. I would say 2, but 4 allows if there's a delay.
Especially it depends on what transportation you're going to use to get to the airport. If it's going to be the subway or if it's going to be an Uber, Lyft taxi service, you're going to run into traffic issues and all of that. So just keep that all in mind. But yeah, debarkation was a little bit of a challenge on the Venezia when she got into terminal last year in June.
And it still is.
And it still is.
I follow the Facebook group
and our friends that are on the ship right now. So
they'll keep us posted.
I know they will.
Awesome.
Let's see here. Surprised that they didn't drop you in the Hudson. Terrible.
I tell you.
Haven't booked flights, just wondering about the debark process. In other news, Royal Caribbean and Carnival are both sailing from Baltimore again instead of Norfolk.
Oh, that is amazing. They expected to be able, they did let passengers know that they were hopeful that they would be sailing from Baltimore starting this weekend. Yep. This is going to be great news for Carnival because they expected a $10 million impact from this the bridge collapse with having to reroute people. And so this was significantly less time than they planned. So that was all investors cared about on the quarterly earnings call was this $10 million of unplanned expense. And so the stock tanked.
Well, because they've been telling people don't change your flight, still fly into Baltimore, and then they bus you down the coastline to Norfolk.
Yep. Yeah.
That's not cheap because that's a lot of people to move.
That's a lot of people to move. Yeah, but
fortunately, it's a Spirit class ship and not an XL class.
Yeah. So good news, it's going to be less expensive to them. So maybe the market will respond. Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, Joe, I agree. He doesn't want to spend the extra night in New York if he doesn't have to.
So Jason and I spent the extra night in New York after Venezia, and
because you saw a show.
It was so much fun. It was so much fun. We literally just walked to the hotel from the ship, which was, I mean, it was a little bit of a walk. It was more of a walk than either of us realized. We're like, oh, it's not that bad. It was a little bit longer than we realized. But that was such a fun day. We did Central Park. We went to see Kimberly Akimbo. We got to see the big tall building. It was great.
Empire State Building?
Yeah, that one. The Empire State Building, 30 Rock, all of those sorts of things.
Oh my gosh. Tom said, question for anyone. He's beginning to plan the ABC excursions for September. He's certified to dive, but have not done it in years. Any recommendations on dive masters in Aruba?
That's fantastic. We can put that out as a tweet as well.
Yeah.
We can put that out.
That sounds great.
I'm going to take a quick picture of that so I don't forget it.
Sounds good.
Because last weekend I said I was going to do something and then I forgot. So.
So Joe is going to do an early view.
Okay. Perfect.
New
Perfect.
York,
Golden. Which I would, had we not been sailing into New York, had we sailed out of New York, I would have also gone early.
Which is what we did when we sailed Meraviglia, the first round.
That's true. Yeah. That is true. We got to see Eddie the first round.
Yeah.
After 15 days on a cruise ship, then playing tourist, Jason and I, we were exhausted. The big tall. Y'all tune in. Y'all tune in. Y'all are here. Thank you so much for being here with us. The big tall building. Yeah,
that's the big New York landmark.
That's the one.
That's notable. I like that.
The one.
I don't know if y'all saw the tweet that I put out this morning. That was me that put it out for today's live event.
Okay.
I mentioned, come to our Sail Talk Saturday for just some good laughs. And I hope we've done our job.
I do hope. Brian and Christopher want us to try DCL. So DCL was close in the ratings. What actually won out? So we put out a poll last week.
Did you happen to see what happened?
No.
You tweeted what cruise line won, and that cruise line responded.
No, yes, I did not see that. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
They did.
So it came down to Princess. It came down to Princess and DCL. In terms of, thank you. Yep. It came down to Princess and DCL. We put out a poll of saying, what new cruise line do you want us to try in 2025? Because that's how we now decide. We ask you, our viewers, which new to us line we should try. And notifications, Princess Cruise Lines. We love this. We can't wait to welcome you on board for a memorable experience. Wow, I had not seen that. That is fantastic. Thank you, Princess Cruise Lines. We are super excited to be there. And so Princess won out by just 3 percentage points from DCL. And that was several hundred votes.
It's now 5.
Now 5 percentage points, a couple hundred votes. And so thank you, everyone. 281 Ship just voted on DCL in the chat. But the masses have spoken. And so we're going to be heading to Princess Cruise Line next year. So if you have any suggestions on a Princess ship that we should check out, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so Margaritaville, let's see. We're doing back-to-back on that.
Yes.
Hopefully the parents knew about that.
Yeah. I think we told them about it last time we saw them.
Okay. And if not, we're doing another cruise. So we're doing back-to-back on that because we're flying. So we fly to Tampa, and we were flying to Tampa to do 4 days, and flying home from Tampa with a 4-day cruise. Well, that's an expensive option. They are the big, tall ship. Y'all,
thank you, Blake.
Y'all be nice to me. Y'all, I'm not the smartest. That wasn't a vote.
That wasn't a vote. They were talking about Detroit Cruise Lines.
Thinking Detroit Cruise Lines.
Right.
Speaking of river cruises or lake cruises, 281 Ship actually just shared with us. So I'm from Michigan, originally born and raised. And Detroit local Channel 4 put out a news article this week saying that they will have a record number of cruises visiting Detroit and visiting various Michigan spots this year. They will double the number of cruisers, and they expect how many million? Do you remember how many million of economic impact to the state of Michigan?
I don't remember.
$200 million of economic impact that lakes cruising will bring. And so maybe that will be our I don't really want to go home to go on a like.
No.
If I'm going to choose, I'm probably going to go to Santorini to do a river cruise versus Detroit.
You're not using a river cruise to get to Santorini, though.
I don't know geography, Rocky.
No.
Okay. Point being,
That'll be Mediterranean.
I probably will choose a different one.
How about the medium long ship?
Oh my gosh, y'all are
200 million pesos.
200 million,
which
pesos.
Is equivalent to about $2.
Stop it. The peso conversion is actually really nice right now.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've got Margaritaville at Sea Islander.
Yep.
And actually, I'm doing a small little trip right after we get back from Celebrity. Just a little drive from Salt Lake City down to Phoenix. It's going to be a fun little trip. And then
Rocky is never home, y'all. I don't know if you know
that's
this.
Not true.
Never home.
And then so we do Margaritaville at Sea Islander, and then we go on Carnival Spirit for my birthday to Alaska.
We get home for 3 days.
More than that.
4 days. Sorry, 4 days. And then we fly to Seattle. We're going to see our dear friends Max and Josh, who we met on this cruise life of ours. We met on Virgin. We're actually going to stay with them for a couple of days before we jump on the Carnival Spirit to
Alaska.
Can we just no, we can't just leave our stuff in the bag. Because we've got several cruises between the Alaska sailings. I was like, let's just leave our Alaska stuff packed. Let's just leave let's buy new bags.
Yeah.
No, Margaritaville at Sea. Probably not.
Well, I mean, we probably will. It's Margaritaville.
Shh, be nice.
Let's see here. Tom Burke, the big one, the big monkey climbed.
The New York skyscraper. Yes. It's that big one that the big monkey climbed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right,
oh my gosh.
Or gorilla.
Oh my
12 million USD equals 200 million pesos.
Oh wow. Thank you for that. Okay, so we've got 5 cruises coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I do July as well, so 5. So I have 5. You're not joining on the Carnival celebration at the end of July. And so this summer is a busy. And then August we've got a couple of cruises. Good point. Josh, I promise we're not doing Margaritaville. Oh wait, we do.
Yeah, no, we will. We do, but prior. It's not 4 days, is it?
Yes.
23rd. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's 4 days. We are literally home for 4 days.
Good news. We're the first ones sleeping in those beds.
Yes, we are the first ones sleeping in those beds. So that is a promise.
Yes. Brittany said that her parents are currently on the Carnival Spirit doing Alaska. That's exciting.
How are they liking it? Have you heard from them? Are they enjoying it? Because that is the ship that we're going to be doing.
Right. Amy wants to know if anyone has done the public transportation in Miami. They're doing a back-to-back on the celebration and going a few days early and don't want to have to rent a car. So public transportation, we have used the Tri-Rail in Miami, taking us to Fort Lauderdale and West Palm. But as far as bus transit, we have not done that. No. I don't know how that is. So if anyone else has that experience, that would be great to chime in.
I will tell you, I've kind of researched it because I've looked at options. We like to do things economically, and we've not found good options. No. And so if someone does have good recommendations, would love to know.
Yeah.
What are you giggling at?
Yes, sailing the mighty Santorini River. Thank you, Craig.
Is that not a thing?
It's not a thing. And also flea-proof luggage, all the rage from this cruise life store.
Oh, that would be a great call.
Yeah. We are in Seattle on the 30th. I think we arrive on the 30th.
The 25th tomorrow through the 1st.
We're not going to Seattle for this cruise.
Oh, Seattle. Sorry. I was thinking Alaska. I apologize. Seattle is not in Alaska at this point.
No, it's not. So yeah, I think we fly in on the 30th. We sail on the 2nd.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I don't know. You booked all that.
Super excited. Brian and Christopher. See, look at that. Brian and Christopher, they live in Florida. We should have just said, hey, true. 2 idiots, 1 ship. You live in Florida. How is Miami public transit? Not great. Not great. Okay.
Sorry, Amy. Haven't heard from them. They are with some friends. All I know is they made it to Seattle and got on the ship this past Tuesday. Well, that's the important thing. So they're having a great time.
They're having a great time.
Yep. Exactly. If you hear from them, that's probably not a good thing.
Glitching the Matrix says hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Glitching the Matrix.
Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong one. There we go. Nope. Yep. There it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Glitching the Matrix. Oh yes. The underground tour in Seattle is 2 thumbs up. It is so much fun. Check it out. It's in downtown Seattle. Just do a quick Google search.
Can we check it out since we're going to be staying in Seattle for
We'll have to talk to Max and Josh. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't see why not. Maybe they haven't done it. We can introduce them to it.
Okay.
It's super cool. You get to go. So Seattle itself is actually built on the second story, the downtown area.
Okay.
It actually flooded. There was a whole plumbing situation and it flooded. And so instead of filling it in, they left the first floor and then they built the second floor and moved the street up with it. And so a lot of the storefronts are still downstairs. Super cool.
Oh,
and
cool.
Cruising with Brandy, she actually grew up in Seattle, so she also gives it 2 thumbs up. Yeah.
Cruising with Brandy, are you supposed to be working?
Yeah. Why do you?
don't want you getting in trouble?
I thought you signed up.
I mean, I'm totally good that she's still here. Totally good.
They haven't done it.
That's
all right. Oh, I'm sorry. I will look to see if there are any offers out there, but yes, we will definitely do it. Great stories and history around the city.
I'm
they also do,
excited.
if I remember correctly, they do a ghost tour down there as well. So you can do that at night, or maybe at certain times of the year that they offer the ghost tours.
Brandy's done working. We're not getting anyone in
so
trouble.
So are we, so it's fine.
We're not getting anyone in trouble.
Yeah.
You might be. You've been gallivanting all week. I have literally, the other day I was up at 6 a.m. and I worked until 11
that's your
PM.
own fault for waking up so early. I didn't tell you to wake up at 6 and start working. Just saying.
There's
Marcy,
a lot that has to get done, y'all.
Yes.
This just doesn't happen.
No, it definitely doesn't.
Do you know how long it took me just to organize these things? Goodness gracious. Okay.
Marcy gets on the Hal Eurodam July 6th.
Oh, cool.
I think we will miss each other.
I'm going to do it behind the scenes. Will we? July 6th, don't we?
We sail around on the 2nd. We might have the same ports of call.
That's right. I just sent Carlin. My friend Carlin said, "What are you up to right now?" Well, I sent her a little BTS picture.
There you go.
Okay, the underground tour.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
I know.
Okay, so that is a lot of stuff. We've been here. There are a couple of companies that do the tours. Make sure you do one under Bill.
Bill Spiedel's namesake, Spiedel. Okay.
We learn from you every weekend. Thank you so much. Again, we will keep you posted on whether or not next Saturday we are going to be coming to you live. We're going to look at to see if the internet. I said we'll post on Twitter, we'll post on Instagram, we'll post all over socials to see if we can do it.
Yep.
And if we can, we definitely will.
Yep.
And if we can't, know that we will be capturing a ton about the experience on board the Celebrity Solstice.
You're actually getting it right now. You were calling it Princess for so long.
Are we doing any? Is there upcharge dining? I know we talked about the included dining. Is there upcharge? I'm sure.
Oh yeah, of course there are.
Okay. Are we doing any of those?
We don't have anything booked, but we've got some OBC that we can use if we want to try it.
We also.
I was thinking it would be cool to introduce my nephew to Le Petit.
You guys can go. It can be an uncle nephew day because I am not spending a dime at Le Petit Chef. That was it. Anyway,
he might enjoy it.
He might enjoy it, or he might be scared. He actually would probably be scared by it because there's lights and dancing. We are going to participate, which I'm super excited about, in a martini flight tasting.
Yes.
And so that I think is going to be
that's going to be a blast. Experience. We're also doing behind the scenes tour, both behind the scenes tour of the ship as well as the galley. We're doing 2 different behind the scenes.
A dedicated behind the scenes tour of just the galley,
which includes food, like little snacks all
I thought it included
time
lunch, right?
and lunch. Yes.
How fun is this? So we are going. We're digging deep into Celebrity Solstice, y'all.
Yeah, we are. I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
They allow us to take our phones.
They did on Apex, which is so weird.
Yeah, Carnival does not. They make you leave your phone or any cameras behind, and so okay.
Streaming YouTube is more work than a full-time job at times. Yes, it definitely is. At least you do 10% of the work on a cruise ship. I mean, that's true.
It is true. It is true. I had no idea. If you would have told me that this is more than a full-time job, I would have been like, oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Long days.
Yeah.
But fun days.
Fun days. Tour at Pioneer Place Park is what they are saying. Hello, Michael and Spoiled Mama. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you from Amy. Take our nephew to the martini tasting. He'd probably have more fun. I don't know that he will, but thank you for that. He will not be participating.
No, they're
in
saying
alcohol.
take their nephew.
Oh, take their nephew.
Take your nephew. Yeah. Oh, I thought you said take our nephew.
No. Glitch in the Matrix. I found an Alaska cruise for the fam on October 25. I'm guessing. Planning to arrive 2 days early to see Seattle. Yes, absolutely. It's super cool.
I originally thought it was October 25th, and I was
That's what I said
that's
too.
That's awesome.
But
I love that. Was one of my favorite Alaska sailings. Was the end of the very final cruise of the season to Alaska. The Northern Lights. It was cold.
Yeah.
But the Northern Lights were so beautiful, and everything was like 70% off in the stores. It was fantastic because they don't want to hold it for the next 6 months.
No, they want to get rid of it.
And I'll tell you, it's less and less between cruise season in Alaska. They moved it.
True.
The first cruise went in March this year, early March.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, really early.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving all of these tips and tricks in here.
Go to Murano, favorite place. They have flambéed lobster and desserts and all. Like the old days with fire in the dining room.
Wow. Murano. Okay.
That's cool.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Seattle. Joe Cool the Champ said they streamed video games for 3
awesome.
years.
So you know, there's a lot that goes into this.
I'm back, no service in the casino. Oh.
Oh my gosh, I love you all.
Kathy B wants to see the Northern Lights. So do I. So does
Lunch.
I actually want to look at the Northern Lights schedule and see if we're going to be able to see it when we get up to Skagway.
Won't it be too late in the season?
I don't know. They just had it super far south in late
too
April,
early
May.
in the season.
So I'm curious to see.
And it is end of May, early June. So maybe we'll be able to see it.
Find any way to work that in.
I will find any way to work in end of May or early June. If you know that, drop it in the comments.
Oh my gosh.
Very few people. I shouldn't say that. No. Many of you know these references, which I love. Okay, Rocky's
sitting a little too long.
Rocky's back is getting sore, so we're gonna have to probably call it here pretty soon.
Love the 70% off. Was the cruise full?
The cruise was packed. The cruise was absolutely packed because a lot of folks booked it. One, it was a smoking deal.
Yeah,
sure. It was my first ever. It was my first ever solo cruise that wasn't a COVID solo cruise. I went on one solo cruise in COVID.
On the Panorama.
They emailed me and said we can get you on for $100 in a balcony during COVID.
By yourself.
COVID, and I was like, sure, done. I'll do a solo cruise for $100. This was the first solo cruise post COVID that I did, and it was awesome. It was sold out. It was a smoking deal, sold out. And it was really popular because of the Northern Lights. The later you go in the season for Alaska, the more likely it is you are to see the Northern Lights. And we did. We saw the Northern Lights. We saw whales. It was honestly the only thing I didn't do, which I really, really, in hindsight, kicked myself for doing. That time of year, the choo-choo train.
Oh,
that choo-choo train.
Skagway.
Thank you. The choo-choo train in Skagway, the Great White North Rail. A bunch of my friends did it that I met on the cruise, and the pictures were just some of the prettiest pictures and videos I have ever seen. So I would like to go back to Alaska late in season and do the big choo-choo train.
It's amazing we get through our actual review videos.
That food was yummy. Where did you eat, Mark? That big room that had the tables.
Yeah, exactly. They had something similar when they were on their cruise in Vegas. Cruising in Vegas. How did that happen?
I would love to go on a cruise in Vegas. That would be fun. I don't know. Kathy B is going to have to tell us more.
By Michael and Spoiled Mama. Michael and Spoiled Mama. My back will feel fine. It's just from sitting too long. That's all. I'll be good.
And you're cold.
What?
You're cold. You're cold.
I'm not cold.
We saw the Southern Lights every night. Oh my gosh.
Southern Lights from Fort Lauderdale. Yep, the spotlight from the sheriff's department. Oh,
I was wondering. I have not seen Leandra this whole Sail Talk Saturday.
Ready?
Oh, yes. Leandra, thank you so much,
Leandra.
Your notification didn't work. The good news is, it is all recorded and you have the ability. There are some moments in this.
The big tall skyscraper building in New York.
The big tall building. I didn't even call it a skyscraper.
No, you didn't. That's right.
Leandra, I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't. Words escape me.
Yes.
Words fail. And I don't always have. I worked in a second reference. I don't know if you picked up on that.
No, I didn't actually that time.
Yeah, words fail.
Yeah.
Second reference. Thank you so much, Leandra, and thank you for putting together that beautiful thank you. Cheers.
Yeah. By the way, they do have the gondola rides at the Venetian in Vegas. Does that count?
I mean, do they have a main dining room? Do they have an MDR on the gondolas?
No, not on the gondolas.
That's fantastic.
What month in September? No, it's actually October when Mark went and he saw the Northern Lights.
Yeah, I went October 22nd of 2023, 22nd to the 29th.
Got back
Weird.
just in time for
I
Halloween.
can remember the exact day of departure on a cruise ship, but I can't remember the Empire State Building.
That's that Empire State of Mind. Sounds lovely. Oh yes, they want to do the train, the choo-choo.
The choo-choo. Yes.
Thanks for the show. Always enjoy our energy and knowledge and your quirkiness. Yes, we all enjoy Mark's quirkiness. They do have the gondola. Yes, choo-choo. Stairs in Chattanooga.
Stairs in choo-choo. Stairs. Oh, he's just staring at the screen. I was like, okay.
Leandra's doing the first week of September to Alaska.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Keep us posted, Leandra, please, how it is and what you think. Do we remember what ship she's on?
I don't.
Leandra, can you drop which ship and the line that you're on in Alaska? That's really cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Hey, Mike from Pittsburgh.
I love that everyone's dropping their location.
I
We've got Chattanooga in the house. We've got Pittsburgh in the house. We've got Orlando in the house.
Formerly Fort Lauderdale.
When words fail, try more gum.
I know. Do you know what that's from?
It's from your favorite movie, The Birdcage.
Oh,
yes?
you do know. Look at that. He's picking it up.
I get references.
You're welcome, Kathy. And then Chattanooga Choo Choo. You haven't heard? No.
The Chattanooga Choo Choo Train. I think it's a song.
You sang it like it's a song. You made it. Maybe you should make it a song. We need to record that as like a little GIF or something.
No, we are not recording the Chattanooga Choo Choo Train.
Well, you just did it again.
I wanted to get better audio. I was looking at the camera this time.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay.
Instead of looking at me.
Yes. No, I'm not familiar with the Chattanooga. We should go to Chattanooga.
I would
That
love
would
to.
be a fun place to visit.
Because then we can also make our way over to Dollywood. Because I really want to go to Dollywood.
Are you still allowed in Chattanooga?
That must be another song reference.
Oh, I tell you, some days. Blake gets it. Blake, some nights are okay. Now I'm gonna stop talking.
Maybe no more of that green soda for you.
I'm gonna put that cap back on. Good call.
Ew, after it's been on your toe.
Shush, I'm not putting the cap back on.
Oh dear.
Sarasota, Florida, in the house.
Hey, love being a new cruiser. Next cruise is July on the Breakaway. Any tidbits about the Breakaway? So Mark sailed on the Encore, which is a Breakaway Plus class.
Yep.
But there's a lot of similarities. We actually did an article on this cruiselife.com about the Breakaway class. So you can learn all about the class of ship and what makes it so unique and fun. So check that out.
So truly we compare Breakaway to Breakaway Plus, and you'll be able to see exactly the distinctions between. So if you watch the Norwegian Encore video, you're going to get a really good feel for the Breakaway class of ships, Breakaway Plus. There are some more amenities that they added, which is why they called it the Plus ship, but the website will walk you through exactly what's different. So that should help you a ton.
Yeah, cool.
And give you a bunch of tips.
Blanche.
Yes.
Is that what it was?
Yes. Oh. Are you even allowed back in Sarasota? In Sarasota?
Chattanooga.
Are you even allowed back in Chattanooga, Blanche? Are you kidding? The sheriff still writes.
That was Chattanooga that she said? I don't even remember that. Oh
we're gonna have to watch that episode today.
We are.
His wife left Hollywood.
Yes, Joe. I'm excited to hear that. I really want to go.
Yeah.
And they keep adding. Like, I'm always like, oh, I want to go back. I want to go there. I want to go there. And then like every year they add something new. And I'm like, oh, well, I want to wait for this ride to be done. And then they add something. I'm like, stop adding.
No, keep adding. I love Dollywood. See, we said it, I think, at the same time.
Yeah,
and I said it at the same time.
So.
Glitching the Matrix, you're very welcome.
Yes.
Absolutely happy to help. And Leandra, again, thank you so much.
Thank
Sorry
you,
that the notification didn't work. Apologies. We are going to be looking at potentially scheduling a live from the ship next Saturday. We're going to have to research the Wi-Fi options first. And if not, then we will be coming back to you live on...
Stay tuned.
Are we back long enough to do another Saturday from the house before we get on Margaritaville?
Yes, I think we'll have one Saturday.
Okay, so Saturday would be the 8th. Okay, so for sure we'll be coming to you on the 8th, but we're going to try to come next week, and we'll let you know on the socials.
Yep. Dollywood is just a couple hours from Chattanooga, so let's do it.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a blast. I love Dollywood. That American flag flyer, the eagle on Eagle's Wings. What's it called? The Eagle roller coaster
American
that has the American Eagle is Six Flags Great America. It has the
Flying Eagle,
Soaring Eagle. Soaring Eagle is such a phenomenal ride. The Fire Chaser, they've changed the Fire Chaser, so it's not quite as exciting, but it's still a great ride. There's a bunch of coasters. If you're a coaster fan, Dollywood, I was shocked at how much I loved that park. Depending on the time of the year that you go, though, I would recommend the Dolly Pass. The Dolly Fast. I don't want to call it the Fast Pass because that's trademarked to Great America, but it's or Six Flags, but it's the Dolly Pass. Wild Eagle.
The big bird with wings.
The big bird with wings. That's the roller coaster. That's
Are we talking about Sesame Street? Big bird?
Wild Eagle.
Yes.
Thank you, Blake. Thank you, Blake.
Wild Eagle. Thank you. A Thanksgiving vacation will be in Ober Mountain, Gatlinburg.
Oh my God, Gatlinburg is so absolutely cool. Beautiful.
We're going to need to do a multi-day trip.
You are going to have... Oh! Leandra, did you see what you just did? Do you see what you just did, Leandra? That is, we are not choreographed. We are so excited to get on Carnival Spirit. Yes, because we're going to get on Carnival Spirit. We're going to tell all the details about that ship. And so I'm super excited for that ship.
And then Mike is inviting us to Cedar Point trip or to do Kennywood. I do want to go to Kennywood. That's also been on my list for many years. Oh. She loves the bird cage.
She got that from the chat.
She did.
She got that from the chat, not from watching it. Awesome. Oh my gosh, try more gum. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I picture all the roller coasters at Dollywood just being giant blonde wigs you climb onto and ride around, and oh my gosh. Next time we're in New York.
No, that's the water park. Right. The floating slides. You just float around on. Anyway,
flotation devices. Next time we're in New York, we need to let Dominique know. They live next to JFK and would love to take us to a nice Italian restaurant.
Oh my
gosh, Dominique, Dominic, excuse me.
Thank you.
That is super sweet of you. Thank you. That is
awesome. Thank you so much. I don't think we have any New York sailings booked as of now.
No.
Do we?
No, we don't.
It's so hard to keep track. We're potentially, Rocky doesn't know this yet, but Brian Shell and we're potentially looking at Marivalia next January. We'll see if we could do Yacht Club. We're also, though, evaluating if Carnival would lower the price on Hawaii next January, because I'd love to do Hawaii with 2 idiots, 1 ship, but it's just Hawaii next January is like $5,000 on a Carnival ship. And if I'm going to pay $5,000 for a ship, I'm probably going to do something else. Mark won't watch it with us. Mark won't watch it with us, and we forced him to. I have watched The Birdcage. Stop it. Stop spreading misinformation and mistruths out there.
And Tom is on it. 2 idiots, 1 ship. Comedy professionals.
100%. Yes. If you have not sailed with 2 idiots, 1 ship, check out their comedy group cruise that is coming up in the Poconos. It's going to be an amazing time.
Yes, but you'll be millionaires by then with hundreds of millions of followers. So 5,000 for cruises will be a bargain.
Oh my gosh. You all, we are working to get to 10,000 subscribers. Let me give me a drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Oh, you already pulled it up.
Sorry.
Drum roll, please. We are 26 away from 7,000 subscribers. Our 2024 goal was 7,500, but Kathy P and several of you in the chat said you need to dream bigger and go bigger. And so we set up a new goal of 10,000 subscribers for this year.
Let's do it.
You know, we may not hit that, but we're dreaming big and we will land in the stars even if we don't. So if you haven't already shared with friends, family, colleagues, coworkers, Brandon White, feel free to send it to PetSmart-all. Share the love. We hope that we do bring you some joy on the channel with our videos. Oh, Rocky wants you to buy some stickers, apparently. Here you go. Share the love with others and help us hit that 10,000. Oh, I see what you're saying. By buying stickers and posting these places, you're actually spreading the word about this cruise life to help build even more subscribers.
There you go. That's exactly what I was saying.
See, I get there.
I know.
I get there
faster.
I get there slower.
Hawaii cruises are so expensive. They really are. It depends on the cruise line.
We found one on Princess that was actually the same price as Carnival, and it included drinks, Wi-Fi, and gratuities.
Yeah.
And it was the same price as Carnival. And so we were like, wait, what?
Yeah.
We got to start evaluating and making sure that we're watching prices.
And Brian Shaw has a great idea. But if we do a January sailing on the Marivalia, I don't think Great Adventure really makes sense.
Is Great Adventure in New York?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Oh, is that King to Ka?
Uh-huh.
I've always wanted to ride King to Ka. Oh, cool. Brian Shell. We might have to sail out of New York in a warm time.
Okay. It's going to be expensive. Hawaii, let me know. I can book casino rates for hubby and separate. Oh, and then room together. Oh,
Oh my gosh, Leandra, that is so sweet of
that
you.
is super sweet.
Oh my gosh, maybe we'll be doing Hawaii. We'll see. I've always wanted to do Hawaii. It's on my bucket list.
Awesome. We were at a Jetty Park Beach on Tuesday, and there was a whole bunch of stickers. And I thought, shoot, I wish I had a This Cruise Life sticker.
Oh,
thank you so much, This Cruise. Two Idiots, One Ship. I was gonna say This Cruise Life.
Your Ruby might want to ask, don't litter, y'all.
Yeah, don't litter.
So follow your local ordinance rules.
Right.
I finally heard what you all said. I was saying we had something like the Northern Lights in Vegas. Oh.
Thank you for clarifying that, Kathy B. Appreciate it. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
I was so confused, but I would definitely do a Vegas cruise. I would do a Vegas cruise.
I don't know where it's going to go. It's not going to go anywhere. That's the problem. Jetty Park is a great place to see launches and cruise ships leave. Launches, he's talking about SpaceX.
Oh, fun.
And well, anything that launches out of...
Probably anything that launches. Yeah, probably any of the shuttles that
Port
launch
Canaveral.
there. Yeah.
The shuttles. I think of a shuttle bus.
Okay.
All right. I think we
guys wear your life jackets 24 days. Day 9, wear your life jackets. Thank you. I know that was Brian that typed that one.
I know.
Christopher would never be so cruel.
No, he would not.
Christopher would throw us off on day 4.
That's true.
You all, thank you so much. We are done packing mostly. I'm going to go eat a little bit of food, brush my teeth, and then pack my toothbrush. So that is packed. That's my last thing to pack. And my omeprazole, yep. Good times. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, y'all. I've had some heartburn. I've had some heartburn.
He's eating a lot of food.
The last 17 days on Carnival Firenze. It's been a whole joy.
So Kathy B is wishing us a wonderful cruise. Can't wait to see all the videos when we get back.
Same.
We do have some we do have some great videos coming to the channel for a little social media takeover while we are gone. So we'll still be in your feed, which is fun.
Yes. So we are going to post a week of shorts while we're gone. So since we won't have Wi-Fi on this cruise, we didn't want to leave you empty-handed. Nope. So you're going to get a daily dose of Mark and Rocky.
That's exciting. Blake said to have an awesome cruise. Thank you. Joe said, have a great day, guys. Safe travels to and during our next cruise.
Thank you.
And People Call Me Craig says, cheers, kids.
Cheers.
Thank you so much, everyone. It has been an absolute blast sharing our Saturday morning with you. It is quickly turning into Saturday afternoon. So yes, that is a definite sign that we need to get going.
We gotta get to the airport.
We've got to get to the airport in about 4 hours.
Got to pack a couple final things, and then we're going to see the entire family at the airport at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for joining us for Sail Talk Saturday. We always love having you, and we love these. And we hope that we brought you a smile, a chuckle, or a laugh or two.
I hope so.
I think we did.
I think so too.
Okay. Leandra, seriously, we
racked up the points.
Congratulations in the casino.
Thank you, Bree.
Yes, thanks, Miss Bree Brazil.
All right. We are out. We are out. Let me pull that. Oh gosh, I keep getting more and more.
Bye, boys. Bye.
Okay, here we go. Bye.